Okay, today we're just making hubby's lunch. It's going to be really simple. That is just a low carb, low calorie tortilla wrap. I get them from Sam's Club. You used to be able to get them online, but I think you can only get them in store now, but don't quote me. Thursdays for us is leftovers day because I clean out the refrigerator on Thursdays because Friday is grocery day. Yay! That is just so. His lunch today is just basically a taco wrap. It's just leftovers from a couple days ago. That's ground turkey, and that is pinto beans that I home canned that I turned into refried beans that night. And then just, everything that would go on a basic taco, some shredded lettuce, and I think I was out of shredded cheese. So I had some jar cheese in the refrigerator. So I just put a tiny spoonful of it on that because my husband's not the biggest fan of it. And sometimes, since he drives a semi, he doesn't always have a chance to reheat his food. So his version of heating it is like throwing it up on the dash. So I guess he's not the only trucker that does that. And then it took me a long time to figure out how to wrap these without completely either breaking it or them just overflowing. So that's done. And then I think the only thing I put in here with it is some grapes that were washed and cleaned, and I want to say 2 mandarin oranges went in there with it. His lunch is really easy. He's usually gone. He can be anywhere gone from as easy as 8 hours to 16 hours a night. He drives semi overnights. He pulls doubles and triples. So you never really know what the night is going to be. So sometimes I'll pack him a little extra bit of food because it's like this past week he actually had a breakdown. So if you know about truck drivers and semi drivers, it's not always fun when your truck breaks down, and it's not like they get there very quickly. I think he had like a 2.5, 3 hour wait. And being in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, the nights can drag on a little bit. So hopefully this will hold him over for tonight. His work week is Sunday through Thursday, so like this is Thursday, which is most people's Friday, but this is his Friday, his end of the week. And those are got to be the biggest cuties I think I've ever bought. I got those ones at Sam's Club. Usually they're like, cute and tiny. These were not. These are like basically the size of an orange. And I do this every day. He gets lunch every day packed for him. Some days it's a little fancier than others. Some days it's even simpler. If I'm sick, he packs his own lunch. Before anybody asks, he's more than capable of packing his lunch. The coffee pot is going away. We never use it anymore. So I think after this video, I actually completely cleaned it out. It went to the cupboard. We've switched pretty much to instant coffee. And I think, don't quote me, but I think that is what is left of the Cafe Bustelo. Is that how you say it? Cafe Bustelo. That's it. My husband likes it a little bit more than me. It's a little on the strong side for me, but he likes it. And then he gets his coffee every night. That's his favorite creamer. Every Christmas, I have to stock up on it. Why they think people only want sugar cookie coffee creamer during the Christmas season, I'll never know. And as a rule, I don't let that pot completely boil because if I do, it'll be like 6 hours into his shift before it's cool enough for him to actually take a drink of it without burning his tongue out of his mouth, which he informed me of the first day that I sent him with it. I didn't tell him that I had used the hot water kettle, and I guess he burnt his tongue really good on it. So, yeah, now I try to catch it, and if I don't, then I'll throw a few ice cubes in it, and if he's been nice to me, I'll give him a heads up that the coffee's extra hot. That is the best oat milk for coffee, I swear. And I've tried like, I don't know, 5 or 6 different ones. That is by far my favorite. And just packing his lunch. He gets 2 of those great big ice packs in the bottom, and then a tiny one goes on the back, and that generally will keep his lunch cold his entire night, especially with it getting a little cooler out. We're in North Dakota, so it's getting a little chilly. He gets popcorn every night. It is not the bagged kind with all the salt and the butter. It is popcorn kernels. He gets that to munch on. His apple, that's a little fruit snack box. Usually a lot of this stuff will come home. Those are his waters, his coffee you just watched me make. And then I think that's it for food and drinks for his lunch for tonight. That's his hand sanitizer and some of his, fun work stuff he gets to take with him every night. And that was it for tonight. Like I said, this lunch was pretty quick.